Let's get to work.
Hello. My name is Insane Raven, and today on IO Reviews, I'm going to be reviewing. Oh god, I'm going to be reviewing Rhett and Link's Buddy System. The final episode dropped 2 weeks ago, and if you still haven't watched it, I kind of want to give you a DL if you're thinking of getting, YouTube Red in the future, or if you already have it and you just haven't picked it up and watched it. I want to tell you what you're in for. Now, Buddy System is, in the easiest and quickest way I can describe it, it's
UAV in your vicinity.
a skit show with one story. Each episode focuses on another little bit or skit that they're trying to do and pull off, and they're kind of just taking it to the extremes in a very natural, Rhett and Link kind of way. Don't know why I died there.
Enemy scorchers, take cover.
So I think that automatically from the get-go, you're gonna have people who love this kind of thing and people who hate this kind of thing. And I have really enjoyed watching Rhett and Link's content over the years.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity.
It's very much how the content they used to make was always this like quick, no bubbly thing that you couldn't kind of just put on and feel good and laugh at some good clean humor. That's definitely the kind of style the show is in, and it does that style very well, if I'm honest. And it's definitely enjoyable to watch. It's something that you could easily watch and just put on with the family if you're into that sort of thing, and just enjoy good, clean show on YouTube. So it's wholesome, it's good, it's entertaining. But what are the bad sides about it? Because no show is perfect, and it's kind of confusing. As I already said, it is more of a skit-based show, so that already has its limitations. But when you try to take that format and put it into what I can only describe is a more linear story progression type thing, you're going to have complications. And the main point of complications you're going to have are what's actually forwarding the story and what is actually just telling a funny joke. And that is something I definitely feel the show suffers from. Not because the jokes aren't funny or because it's not a solid adventure, just because I feel like the show kind of goes all over the place because of its dependency on bits. There's actually every episode starts with a kind of narration type thing of what you missed in the last episode if you haven't seen it, which is kind of ridiculous because each episode's only about 12 minutes long. This video is actually going to be way shorter than a Rhett and Link Buddy System episode. In the second to last episode, the narrator trying to recover and retrace all the steps that have gotten us to this point. And even he kind of gets lost. I know that's kind of, that is the joke, in essence, that, oh, look at this insane thing that is so crazy. But if YouTube wants to be the next Netflix, I'm going to hold them to a Netflix standard. A standard of, like, okay, this is a skit show, does it get its point across? And there are times where it generally does, and I'm following along really well. And then there are times that I have no idea what's going on or how we got here. And I enjoy that aspect of it because it is very Rhett and Link. It is very their style, but it's not an appropriate style for this type of for a show. So I did enjoy all that. The other thing I didn't enjoy really well is that no character you're introduced to in the show is kind of one and done. They all kind of come back in one or more ways. that just kind of shows them like, oh yes, this wasn't just a one-off thing for this little skit bit that we did. They are a character that we're going to bring back. Now this is season 1 of Rhett and Link's Party System, which does imply that they're going to make a season 2. And I am kind of curious about that. From what I saw, I don't see a lot of places to go in the second season, because the story that was presented was wrapped up pretty well. The one thing I would, if a season 2 is coming, and the one thing I would like to see in a season 2 would be what the hell is the secret? It's a big part of the show is it gets late, that's introduced like really late into the show, but it's revealed that they have this secret, and quick spoiler alert, you never find out what that secret is. You get bits and pieces of it to the point where the secret itself almost becomes a joke, and that's all good and fine, but if you're gonna put so much weight on it, I'd like to know what it is. So I do think it's going to be interesting how they kind of make that work. Other things that I really did enjoy in the show is just the flow of the show. I felt it was it's a very fast-paced show, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to get lost. But I genuinely did enjoy the show. I enjoyed watching it, and I felt that what it did was good, but it can be a lot better, especially when you're trying to tell a point A to point B story. So is it worth a watch? Yes, definitely. You should definitely watch it. It's a fun thing. It's a fun, goofy thing that definitely shows off that YouTube, in this sense, was not trying to, you know, put a muzzle on their creators, on the creative power of Rhett and Link, which is good, because they need that. Is it worth getting YouTube Red for? I'm gonna say no to that. Personally, there are better things on YouTube Red that I would throw my money on YouTube Red to see. Things that I just didn't get to review because I wasn't sure if I wanted to review YouTube Red stuff, and then I realized if I'm going to hold YouTube Red to the high standard that I say I do, I'm gonna actually hold it to that standard. So that's kind of how it falls into place. If you do want to get YouTube Red for a movie or shows, I would highly recommend The Thinning. Although it's really good, I really enjoyed The Thinning. I really enjoyed Foursome, which just started its second season, which I will be reviewing when that season, when season 2 wraps up. I'm gonna be reviewing a lot more YouTube Red content to kind of just show that I do care. The Thinning was good. Foursome was good. I'd say go watch Scare PewDiePie. Because that was really fun and enjoyable. Trip to Unicorn Island provides a whole new kind of view, I feel, on Lily Singh and how she operates.
The enemy has a drone package.
You know, I thought she was really a lot of fun.
Enemy UAV.
So yes. That's kind of how it all stacks up in my opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next IO reviews. Bye bye.